Guys, back again in the Fuller's effect. I have lost track of exactly when I did my last video. So I want to show you how far I've got. The main issue I've got is getting rid of the oil, and the main thing with concrete is before we put the epoxy coat, the surface has to be clean, it's got to be edged. And with oil, what happens is when it gets into the concrete, it actually disperses into the concrete, soaks into the concrete. So whatever you put on the top, there's a whole lot of crap that I've tried which doesn't work. Okay, you're just cleaning the top part of the concrete. You can't get into the bottom. You have to put products onto the concrete, which will suck up the concrete from the oil from inside the concrete. And if you've got old oil stains, it's a bitch. Trust me. So I spent a good part of the time trying to get the oil out. I've tried almost everything. Now I'm going to show you a couple of products that I've found has been pretty good. And this Rust-o-leum epoxy shield is pretty good, and also this Valspar. Now with the Valspar, what you have to do is you have to pour it on the, actually I've got a piece here. You've actually got to pour it on, and I found the best way to do is just leave it till it dries and scrape it off and then spray it. Now, I'm at my last tethers. I've really got to get going with this. So I've tried another thing I found on the web, and that's cement. So getting a bit of cement. I've also on this bit here, I've got some gasoline which I've rubbed into it. And the idea is that this draws out the oil. I don't know if this will do. I've let it sit for about 4 or 5 days. As you can see, I'm going to scrape it off and clean it. And yeah, that's about it. Oh, I've got some, the guys from Armour Coat have kindly sent me some oil spot primer, which I'm going to use during the course of this if this doesn't work. The surface has really got to be clean. So the next time you see, these are all the little tools of the trade here, next time you see will be a bit further along. But at the moment it's prep, 90% prep, 10% work and 5% perspiration. Okay guys, see you in a bit.